Today is the new moon in Libra, and the energies are so perfect in terms of your intentions for intending for harmony, for peace, for balance, in whatever area of your life you feel is out of balance. So really be focused on that today. The moon is new at 3:30ish or so p.m. Eastern, so you can calculate things from there. And so, yeah, just what I did this morning is in my sort of morning Mojo pages that I do, is I wrote down my intentions based on a couple of things. One, where is my life out of balance? Where do I need more harmony? Whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in my daily life, whether it's in my business. And it's often really a good idea to look to see where the new moon falls in your specific chart. I love doing that because it gives you so much information about your own path and kind of what to focus on. So for me, it's in the fourth house, which is about being with your family, and doing some things, in your home, like beautifying your home. For me, that will probably mean doing some feng shui in my home. Really, I do like a feng shui checkup pretty often, actually, but I haven't lately, so I probably need to walk around and just spice things up a little bit. And yeah, so if you can find a way to figure that out, where this new moon or where any new moon or full moon lands in your chart, it is so fun and helpful to do that. The other thing that this moon is about, Libra is about connecting, it's about relationships. So where in your life do you need sort of some healing around a relationship? Right now would be a great time to have a conversation, to make things better, to really focus on the healing of any relationship that might be tough, or a relationship that's not tough at all. You could just make better and better. So it's a good time to really look at the relationships in your life. It's also, the energy of this new moon is also saying, what is it that you are inspired to create in your life right now? What is going to make you feel more on purpose, without kind of making things out of balance in your relationships? How can you do things in a way that's not going to disrupt or challenge your relationships in any way, yet still keep you feeling that sense of purpose? Because see, what's happening is the moon is in Libra and Mars is retrograde in Aries, and that Mars in Aries is saying, don't give up on your dreams. Go for it. This is your story. This is your life. You know, make sure that you are staying on purpose. Make sure that you are doing what makes your heart sing, what makes you just want to jump out of bed in the morning and go for it. And then this Libra new moon is saying, yes, but don't forget about the relationships in your life. And how do you do that in a way where, let's see, it's like nothing gets the short end of the stick, shall we say. So, a lot of times when we're really pushing and going for a dream, like writing a book, starting a new business, or having some creative project that we're working on. Oh yeah, this Libra new moon, amazing for any creative project. If you're an artist, the next couple of days should be really rocking for you in terms of, getting in touch with that artist part of yourself. You should be pretty productive over the next couple of days. But anyway, like, how do you do that and not sacrifice your relationships, whether that be your kids or your partner, your friendships? How do you do that in the way where you have a certain time of day, whenever possible, that you're working on that dream, and then you always have a certain time of day that you are, with your family, with your kids, with your partner, with your, out to lunch. You take time to go out to lunch with a friend, and then you get back to whatever that passionate purpose is. So it's like, this isn't about connecting to your relationship so much that you forget about the rest of your life, or connecting to your passion so much that you forget about your relationships. See, Libra's all about balance. So this moon is calling us to be in balance. And so there might be some pressure there. You might be feeling some tension around this. You might be feeling like you do have to sacrifice one or the other. But this moon is saying, no, 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 do not sacrifice one or the other. You can have it all. You can have both. You can have happy relationships that are nurturing and, where you're not ignoring anyone. And also, you can do your deal in the world, whatever that is. You can do whatever you are passionate about. So, anyway, those of you that know me and follow me also on Instagram know that I pick a card of the day. I pick a tarot card. I call it my tarot mojo of the day. And I always find it really interesting to see what it is for the new moon and the full moon. And I decided to do this video actually on the new moon, so that instead of a couple of days before, so that I could pull the card of the day and share it. And today, the card is the Fool. And a wise, wise tarot reader at Enchantment Resort in Sedona, Arizona, I'll never forget her. Not only did she tell me to come out of the closet with tarot, because being a psychotherapist and a midwife, I never really pulled it into my work in the world, and a coach. I kind of just have, for the last, since college in Boulder, Colorado, I have just sort of, pulled cards for friends, pulled cards for me and my husband and my kids, and, maybe some clients once in a while. But anyway, I'll never forget it, that reading. It was several years ago now, and it took me a little while to actually put it out there that I also love tarot and I love to play with it. And anyway, so now I do it in my story every day, and sometimes I'm even brave enough to post it just in my feed too. But anyway, so now I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to do it right here on my YouTube video. And it is the Fool, which is considered, like I said, from this, because I kind of went off there, from this tarot reader that I love up in Enchantment, that it's the highest card in the deck. And when this card comes up, whoa, it means anything is possible, literally infinite possibilities. Remember, this is your story. You have to write it the way that you want to, without caring what anybody else thinks, but while also keeping in mind that you don't want to hurt anybody, but you don't really want to stop yourself because of what maybe your sister will think, or your mother will think, or your father will think, or an old friend will think. You want to do what's in your heart And that's so important. Well, this card, oh my gosh, it so fits this new moon, because the new moon is saying, and here, isn't this a beautiful deck? It's the Moonchild tarot deck. I absolutely love it. So perfect for the new moon. This new moon in Libra is saying, you know, especially with the Aries tension also going on, the Mars energy in Aries is just saying, like, do your deal. This is your life. You know, go for it. Do what makes you happy. And don't really care what other people think. Don't let that stop you. But at the same time, remember to keep your relationships in balance. So, ooh, tricky. But I know that we can do it. I know that you can do it. And that is what the energy is to focus on today as you are writing your intentions. I love to write. The new moon is about manifesting. And so it's a great day to look over your intentions that you've had all year, to see, you know, if it's the right timing for maybe one that you wrote at the beginning of 2020, or maybe you have something new, or maybe you need to build on something that you've been working on. But it's a great day to manifest. It's a great day to write down intentions towards manifesting, whether that be money, business, a new job, a relationship, your soulmate, health, you know, whatever feels right to you. Go for it today in terms of manifesting. And that's it for today. I hope you have an amazing new moon. This is Donna Morgan, and I will see you soon.